There is no recording in here, and I see you recording. Please leave the premises, sir.
Right, sir, but that's not a law.
That's our law.
I'm asking you to leave the premises.
What authority do you have to make that ask?
I'm a law enforcement officer, so I can do that. And cell phones are not allowed.
There's people inside of this facility that have cell phones. You could see it right there. So what you're saying is not true.
Are you on camera? You said you're filming cars?
Does that sound ironic? They got me on camera filming cars?
County property.
Right, public property,
Well, it's county property.
which means it's public.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. If you don't leave in the next few minutes.
For your safety, I don't mind whatever you're doing. Just please be careful of the cars coming in and out. I don't want anybody to hit you.
I'm also concerned for your safety. Would you mind putting your seatbelt on? It is the law. Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Hudson County Correctional Facility here in New Jersey. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and accountability within our government and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Hey, how are you?
That was funny, yo. He went, that's exactly what
Hi. Question for you. How would I go about getting a visitor schedule?
You on the phone?
Am I on the phone? No, I'm not on the phone.
Because you can't use your phone anymore. And the business is over there.
Okay, thank you.
What's that, Val? Okay. You need to turn that phone off.
Excuse me, ma'am?
You have to turn that phone off.
Why?
Because you can't record it here. Because it says it right here. No recording, no video.
Is that a law?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. You have to turn that phone off, or I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. It's posted right here.
I understand. I'm just trying to get some information.
Okay, but you need to turn that
Sir,
camera off.
please leave the premise.
As I stated.
You see that it says right there is no recording in here, and I see you recording. Please leave the premises, sir.
Right, sir, but that's not a law.
That's our law. That's our law. It says it right there. It says it right there. It says it everywhere on here.
Right.
You are not to record in here.
So you're
Please
gonna have
leave.
to leave.
Right, I'm just trying to conduct my business and then I'll be on
What
my
business
way.
is that?
I'm an independent journalist and I'm asking some questions regarding the facility.
Okay, come
Go
outside.
to outside.
Come outside.
But there's no law.
Ask them outside.
There's no law that says I can't record in here.
But we're asking you that you.
I understand, but there's no law.
You have to
But
leave,
there's no
though.
law, ma'am.
Okay, but you gotta leave.
There's
from
no
out of
law.
here. You gotta leave from out of here.
There's no law, ma'am. There's no law that says I can't record in here. There's actually a constitution protected right to film
Sir,
law enforcement.
You understand?
You knew it was coming down to the Constitution?
Yeah.
You knew it was coming down to the Constitution, sir?
Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave the premises.
I'm not breaking any laws.
Okay, but I'm asking you to leave the premises.
What authority do you have to make that ask?
I'm a law enforcement officer, so I can do that. And you're breaking the laws of our facility, so I'm asking you to leave
See,
the premises.
ma'am,
I'm asking you
the
to
way-
step outside.
Ma'am, the way
I'm asking you to
I understand
step
that.
outside.
The law is the law.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm asking you to step out.
I could film everything that I can from right here.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Excuse me, sir.
That's a tripping hazard.
I got you.
Okay.
Can you step out this way?
Well, there's no. You just said that the signs were
I'm
for here,
I'm
right?
asking you to step out, though. You can't stay in this area recording.
It's a publicly
Just step
accessible.
right here.
It's a publicly accessible
Sir,
area, ma'am.
I'm asking you politely to step from out of the area.
I would like to speak to a supervisor.
You will, but you're not going to do it while you're recording in here. You're going to.
I have every right to record in here, ma'am.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step out.
Ma'am, I have every right. I'm asking to speak to a supervisor. I have every right to record in a public lobby.
You can't stay in the lobby because the lobby has to be cleared at one time.
The lobby has to be what?
Cleared. You don't have visitors standing in the lobby.
Cleared. Yeah, I mean, but I was kind of forced into the lobby because I'm trying to figure out the visitor schedule, ask some questions. I mean, I have no choice but to be here. I was trying to, like I told you, I'm trying to get the visitor schedule and ask some questions about the facility. if ABC News came in here and asking questions, you wouldn't be treating them this way. You know, just because I'm an independent journalist.
I'm just telling you, our policy is you
Well, not you in particular, man, but the facility. And I understand the policy, but the policy doesn't trump the law. There's no law that says I can't record in here. There's none. You say they said it, not you, but they said it's their law. It's your law here. You guys can't make laws. That's not how it works. Hey, how are you?
Hello. How you doing?
Good, ma'am. I'm just trying to ask some questions regarding the visiting schedule. I'm an independent journalist. Just trying to gather some content for a story.
You cannot have your phone in here.
Why can't I?
The captain's on his way up now.
I'll speak to the captain. That's fine.
It's a policy that phones are not allowed in the facility.
Right.
So
Well,
step
there's
outside.
people,
Somebody coming outside.
but that's just not true because there's people inside that.
This is not a federal building. This is a jail.
Right.
Someone's coming outside.
But ma'am, what you just said is not
Somebody
true.
didn't meet
But
me.
wait, I understand, and I'll wait for them right here. But what,
No, you gotta
You-
step outside because you have your cell phone. And cell
But,
phones are not allowed.
sir? I mean, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. There's people inside of this facility that have cell phones. You could see it
But
right there.
Yes, and
They're in their hands. So what you're saying is not true.
But I need for you, first of all, you got your camera facing me. I don't know if you're recording or whatever you're doing.
Oh, I'm
Right now,
100%
I need
recording
to-
you, right?
Yes,
That's
I
my
need you to step
constitutional
out.
right to record you, ma'am.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay, call Captain.
It's
Williams.
my constitutional right. By saying there's no cell phones allowed, that's just a lie because there's people inside here with their cell phones.
Hey, Rico, you seen Captain Williams? Yeah. We have an issue with this gentleman right here.
Hey, how are you?
Coming here recording and. we-
Asking questions, how dare I, you know?
I told him he gotta step outside with his cell phone. He's recording, something on his phone.
Asking questions. Just asking questions about the visiting schedule, just asking questions about the facility. Yeah, so I just wanted to know about the visiting schedule, how somebody, if they wanted to visit somebody, how does the bonds thing, how does bailing somebody out work?
Bail is not so much anymore in New Jersey.
Okay,
Very, very rare, but you can come to the jail and bail. What you would do is you would say the name of the person that you're looking to bail out. We'll check his jacket, find out how much the bail is, and we'll tell you how much the bail is, whether it's cash only, how you pay the bail.
could potentially somebody get a list of people and their bails? Like, for example, there's some nonprofits. There's some nonprofits out there that like to, bail people out that don't have the funds, that aren't incarcerated for a violent crime or things of that nature.
Like, who's here today with a bail?
Yeah, like yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, like if you just wanted to just bail out somebody who's a non-violent offender that maybe doesn't have the money to post bail. I know in New Jersey, usually for non-violent things now, you don't get held, right?
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
Gotcha. And as far as the visiting schedule, how does that work?
So, non-contact visits.
They're all non-contact visits?
Monday, well, lawyers know that lawyers have window visits.
Okay.
Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday? Yeah. Monday through Friday, not on the weekends. Half hour, twice a week. Half hour, twice a week.
Okay. But with the general public, it's non-contact visits? It's through what, like a video screen?
No. I'm sorry, it's face to face.
Oh, okay. But just, there's like a partition or something?
Contact is a jail term for you can't actually reach out and touch the person, but you're still seeing them.
Oh, okay. So you're just like right across like a partition. You can't touch them or anything like that. And that's Monday through Friday. You said 30 minutes is the visit length?
Twice a week, yeah.
Twice a week.
An hour in total.
Okay. Is there something that you have to sign up beforehand or
Yes.
it is?
There's a website. It should be accessible on our website, opencounty.com, to register yourself as a visitor.
Okay. And as far as the policy for not having cell phones in here, I was just told by another lieutenant over here that you're not allowed to have a cell phone in here, but there's so many people inside of here with cell phones, so I'm not understanding where that policy came from.
No, come in.
I don't see what, but we try to limit it.
Right.
Policy and law, different things.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's why I was just trying to explain, the policy and law are two different
we don't
things.
like it.
Right.
But
Gotcha. So is there the captain coming that I could speak to regarding?
I don't think he is going to come out, but
No.
I can answer any of your questions.
Okay. So it's just a policy. Is that an actual policy to not have cell phones?
Yeah, we do try to prohibit.
Or because sometimes I'm told things are policies and they're not actual policies. They're just people saying things.
And I think the real reason is that most of the time when somebody's coming here, the objective is for them to enter.
Right.
And you cannot enter with a cell phone.
Right.
So
Enter
someone's
the actual
coming here-
facility.
yeah,
Right.
someone's
Right.
coming
Of
here,
course.
they're
Yeah.
coming for a
Yeah.
visit. So you know what we're going to say? Don't bring your phone.
Right.
Because there's no place to put it.
Right. Well, what about what are those lockers used for over
You
there?
have to bring your own padlock.
Oh,
And
okay.
again, that's something not a lot of people would be aware of.
Be aware of to do that, right? So you just say basically no phones that way, or bring it back to your car, right?
Yes.
But those lockers over there are used for visitors that they can.
Sometimes a visitor comes and they have a jacket, and you have to check your jacket.
Okay.
So you can use the lockers.
Okay. All right. I think that's all my questions. I appreciate it, Lieutenant. Thank you so much for answering all my questions today. Thank you so much for being transparent. Thank you a lot. Thank you. I have a hard time, trying to separate what's the policy and what's law. And then, some of your officers here were saying, well, it's our law. And when you think about it that way, it's kind of dangerous, right? Our law, the correction department doesn't make law, so it's kind of scary. And it's the amount of people need to understand what the law is, what the rights are, what everything else. And that's what I'm here to try to accomplish. That's why I'm working on the story here. I've gotten some emails about this facility here. So, and if I wanted to do like an OPA request, that's in New Jersey, right? So who would handle the OPA request for the facility?
I think you have to send it to Captain Dilly.
Captain Dilly?
Yeah, and that's, you can email him. It's first initial, last name, @HCMJ.
And his first initial would be? K. K Dilly at Hudson.
HCNJ.us.
Thank you. All right, that's it. Thank you again. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. Take care. Have a nice day, guys. Take care. All right, guys. Well, we asked our questions. I don't really understand what was all the hostility about. Doesn't really make any sense to me. It's kind of ridiculous. So we'll take a look around the facility now that we went inside. Hey, sir, can I help you? Oh, I was going to ask you if I could help you.
Well, I work here, so I'm asking you if I can help you, sir.
Oh, no, you came up to me, sir.
No, I know, you're in the parking lot. They said they got you on camera. They said you're filming cars.
Right. Does that sound ironic? They got me on camera filming cars?
In county property.
Right, public property,
Well, it's county property.
which means it's public.
Right.
Right. So, yeah, no, I don't. To answer your question, sir, I don't need any help. Actually, can I get your name and badge number while you're here?
My name is Officer Janae,
Officer Janae?
and my badge number is 1066.
Okay. Thank you, Officer Janae.
Just checking stuff out.
Yeah, just looking around, yeah.
Personal reporter.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look around the facility. All right? Take care. Puppy. He did not like me very much. I love it when people come up to me saying, can I help you? That's why I love to tell them first, as soon as a public servant comes up to me, can I help you, sir? It really throws them off. Well, I work here. Yeah, that's true, but I didn't ask for any help. I'm not looking for any help. I'm looking to peacefully exercise my constitutional rights. I don't really understand what's the issue here. I'm sorry? Yes. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video in public.
Okay, can you not record the facility as a secure building?
Right.
And Mr. Janae?
I mean, yeah, it's a secure building beyond the fence. I'm not going beyond the fence. Why wouldn't you want people recording the fence? Does it give up any operational security? Yes. It does?
I'm going to ask you to please don't record that area. Don't
Not record which
inside the
areas?
gate. That's fine, the parking lot. You're right, that's a building. But now you're trying to secure the perimeter inside the secure area.
You're aware that Google satellite view gets that everybody has access to can just get everything here without having to come here personally and record it, right?
Yes.
All right, so it's kind of silly for you to say, no, I can't point my camera in this direction or this direction. It just doesn't make any sense.
Please, if you could just direct the camera to that.
I'm going to
section.
record whatever I can see from public, okay?
Okay. Do you have any? If you don't have any business here, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave also.
It's public property, sir. I'm not breaking any laws, so you can call law enforcement and see if they will oblige you in your request. But this is public property. I'm allowed to be here, just like anybody else has the right to be here. This is not a restricted area of any kind.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. If you don't leave in the next few minutes, I'll be back.
If I don't leave in the next few minutes, you'll be back? Okay, I'll wait right here for you. No problem. I'll wait right here. For the next few minutes, we'll see what he does. He's gonna trespass me off a public sidewalk, apparently. He doesn't want me pointing my camera in this direction or in this direction. Absolutely ridiculous. There's no security concern, just all made up nonsense. That's what it is. So my money says that this officer, even though he says he'll be right back, that he's not going to be coming back at all. That's what I would assume, that he's not going to come back here whatsoever. Yes, sir.
Just for your safety, I don't mind whatever you're doing. Just please be careful of the cars coming in and out. I don't want anybody to hit you.
Okay, sir.
Like the police cars coming in and out.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you concern for me. I'm also concerned for your safety. Would you mind putting your seatbelt on?
I'm just pulling up there, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'm concerned for your safety
I
as
will.
well.
I'll take care of it.
You know, it is the law.
I know. I'm in the parking lot.
It's the law.
I got you, sir. Have a
All
good
right.
day.
Take care.
All right.
All right. Yep. Take care. Stay safe. I'm concerned for your safety. Just be careful walking in the street, something you've been doing your whole life. Just be careful, sir. Oh, man. You know, law enforcement officers around this country, whether they're correctional officers, law enforcement officers, sheriffs, police officers, it's just the ego, man. The ego on these guys. That they think they could tell any member of the public what to do on public taxpayer-funded property. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to wait here. There's really not much else we need to record, but we're going to wait here since this sergeant of the correctional facility said that he was going to come out and force us to leave, trespass us from the property in a few minutes if we didn't leave. Then because we were recording in this direction and this direction, we'll wait for him to come out. If he doesn't come out, we'll get out of here, but we'll wait. All right, fellow patriots, we gave the sergeant about 30 minutes to come out here and enforce his unconstitutional, unlawful trespass. He did not. I pretty much figured that. You know, we're not going to wait out here all day. He's not coming, obviously. You know, it would have been a big mistake on his part anyway. You see all these people just hanging out here? Why isn't he trespassing those people? Oh, because they don't have a camera in their hand and they're not asking questions of the government, the correctional facility. That's why. So, you know, again, big shout out to the lieutenant on the inside who answered all our questions. Again, that's all we're asking to do is to go inside, peacefully record and exercise our First Amendment right, ask some questions of our government, have the government treat us with respect, which the lieutenant did. He answered all of our questions, you know, regarding the facility here. How do we do an open records request? Things of that nature. It's not that hard. You know, it's our constitutional right. It's transparency and accountability in our government. It's not that big of a deal. So that doesn't need to be DEFCON 1 every time a man walks into a government facility with a camera. I understand that this is a correctional facility, but I'm not in any restricted areas. Behind the fence are the restricted areas. I have no intention of going into the restricted areas. The only time I'm ever back there is when it's unwillingly, when a law enforcement officer or a tyrant violates my constitutional rights. Other than that, I really don't care. I don't want to go back there. I have no business back there. But I have business in the public lobbies asking questions of government officials and recording that. That is our constitutional right. And our public servants need to wake up and realize and educate themselves that that is what America's all about. Transparency. That's what it should be about anyway. And that's why we travel all across the United States to ensure that our government officials and public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. So, you know, I thought it was also funny that the law enforcement officer, or the correctional officer, I should say, said, oh, you know, just be careful. you know, the unnecessary directives coming from public servants is always so funny to me, because they're just looking for something to tell you to do. Hey, don't walk out on the street. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that, because they realize that they couldn't make you do anything else they wanted you to do. So they're just trying to, you know, I'm worried about your safety. That's why I told them, you know, I'm worried about your safety. What about, you know, make sure you put your seatbelt on, because that's the law. You know, it's not a policy. That's the law. You know, everybody else gets tickets for not wearing their seatbelt, but yet he cannot wear one. So again, hypocritical. Rules and laws for thee, not for me. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.